So 2025 is officially my year. From One Direction bingo to CEO energy to butterflies to my ear. It's all going on the vision board. From reflecting on my 2024 vision board to breaking down my 2025 vision board, this video has it all. So let's get into it. If you're new to vision boards or have never heard about the concept of a vision board is basically a collage of dreams or things that you're working towards. Visualizing these things in a vision board kind of helps these goals stay front and center in your mind, and even subconsciously you're aware of these goals and kind of maybe subconsciously also work towards them or act in accordance with these goals. So hopefully this video, if nothing else, can give you a little bit of insight into my goals, my dreams, or how a vision board could look. As an exercise, let's just stop for a second, go down into the comments, and comment one goal that you will achieve in 2025. It can either be I have or I am something. Then in 1 year, you can come back and you can let me know how it went. Now here is my old 2024 vision board. I did break it down fully in last year's vision board video, so you can definitely go check that if you want to. But let's talk about the wins and the challenges that I faced this year. CEO status has been achieved. I am officially a CEO of my own company. It still sounds so insane because the company is not fully profitable yet, but I am officially a CEO. I have indeed, as the picture shows, spent a lot of time editing on my computer. This has been me many a day in 2024. And also I have indeed become way better at posting without overthinking it. Some things that challenged me this year is that I'm still not monetized on YouTube, but it has made me think of more ways to find streams of income. For example, my coffee. As you know, I made some money on coffee that I broke down in my content creator wrapped, so you can go check that out after this video. And it has also made me think of other avenues of monetization through content creation that I'm really excited to explore in the new year. And I still do struggle with the ups and downs and being okay with the lack of control that I have of those things in my life, but I feel like I'm really getting better at trying to be present and enjoying the moment regardless of whether it's a good or a bad one, just feeling the feelings. And with that, let's look at my vision board for this year. Ta-da! Isn't she beautiful? As you can see, compared to last year, this year's board is way more colorful and way more fun, which I think is quite symbolic. And also as I was making it, it kind of started turning into more of a scrapbook vibe, and I leaned into it and I really like how it turned out. I think it's just so cozy and fun. And I know some people like making them physically, like printing out paper, making a poster, and hanging it on your wall, but personally, I just think that there's so many more options when you do it digitally. Also, I really enjoy that I can make it my desktop background, so I see it every single day. And if you are looking for where to make a digital vision board, I highly recommend Canva. I have Canva Pro, and I really like all the options you have for the design. And also they have so many stock photos and stickers. I feel like it just makes the process of creating the board so much easier and so much more fun. The way that I organized it is the left side is more the professional goals, and then the right side are more the personal goals. And with that, let's break down this vision board, shall we? First up, in 2025, I am monetized on YouTube. I also have more than 10,000 followers on Instagram and 10,000 followers on TikTok. And the little hearts symbolize the community that we have on here. Next, we keep singing. And in 2025, I am way more comfortable going live on TikTok and singing live on TikTok. So if you want to support me in that journey, follow me on TikTok, and then every once in a while you can comment, Bella, when are you going live? I'm holding you accountable. You have my permission to bully me into going live on TikTok. There, I said it. Third, we have CEO energy. That, in fact, will continue from last year to this year. In 2025, I am way more confident in my business skills, my negotiation skills, my pitching skills, and we're gonna make this music content creation business profitable. And then in 2025, no, this is not an Easter egg. Maybe it is a little bit, but in 2025, I'm gonna release an original song. I'm putting it out there now. I have a couple of songs that I feel like deserve to be put out there, and I know that you guys would like. So in 2025, I am brave enough to trust my skills and produce my own music and release that music. And I'm not so perfectionistic that I stall, so I'm gonna put at least one song out. I feel like I'm just stalling because the first couple of times seems so scary and so serious, like this is your single, this is your official songs. And I feel like I just need to get over that. But then again, I make covers and produce those, so like clearly I can do it, but somehow original music feels scarier. But in 2025, original music does not feel scarier to post than covers. Again, keep me accountable and ask for original music. Next up, in 2025, I get to work with some of my favorite brands within the music tech industry. Whether that be as UGC content or sponsored content, I would love to work with some of the brands that I've been using forever. This could be companies such as Rode or SanDisk or Yamaha or Shure or Canon. That's again another way of monetizing my content creation. So hopefully we get to do that this year. And building on that, in 2025, I'm gonna get to work with these brands and they're gonna love the content that I produce for them. That's gonna make me realize that I have the skills and what it takes to do this. And that, everyone, is when I'm truly unstoppable. In 2025, we release the power. And we're just, you see the ball of fire. Bella in editing, can you make a thing happen? Next one is the bingo card. In 2025, I get another tick on my One Direction recognition bingo card. We have recognition by Niall, we have by Louis, so I feel like maybe it's time for Harry Styles. This one is a bit silly, but I feel like we're just gonna put it out there. And then when it happens, everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, Bella's magical. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know. And that's basically the professional side, so let's move on to the personal side. First, we have quality time with my favorite boy, Pluto. I love him so much and he definitely deserved a place on my board. Then in 2025, I'm gonna go out with my friends more. Not necessarily only to restaurants, but I feel like in 2025, I'm gonna say yes to more social events. Not only saying yes, because I feel like saying no is also really important for your like mental sanity, but I feel like in 2025, I'm gonna say yes to more social events. The small plane is just, we travel a little bit in 2025 as well. Then the little sneaky microphone that kind of belongs on the professional side, but aesthetically looked better on this side of the board, is basically, I want to sing more, just do music things that are also just for me, whether that's writing songs that no one will ever hear, or just singing in the shower, or feeling more comfortable singing around my friends or family, whatever. The next one is kind of wild for me, because once the weather gets better in 2025, I'm gonna try running. I've never been a runner, but in 2025, I'm gonna give the Couch to 5K program a go. Just want to prove to myself that I can and that I have done it. So we'll see. Then the heart symbolizes that in 2025, I'm still gonna be kind, compassionate, and give more love and compassion whenever I can, whether that's online or in person. And in 2025, I also get metaphorical gold stars for everything that I do. Honestly, the sticker was just so cute. So I feel like the story also fits, but the sticker was kind of cute, so that's why I added it. In 2025, we also read more. Not that I'm not reading a lot now, but I just want to keep reading more. I am definitely an ebook girly, so the lack of books around here is explainable. Then let's talk 888, which is an angel number. Last year, I had 1111 and 2222 on my vision board, but this year, 888 is going to be the number for me. I claimed it, and 888 represents prosperity, abundance, and financial success, which I feel like is just very representative of my goals for 2025 and this vision board in general. And then I added this butterfly to symbolize me spreading my wings and my growth this year and my transformation for the better. In 2025, I'm also gonna buy myself flowers, both symbolically, but also literally. Basically, I'm gonna celebrate myself and the small wins. Because I have this tendency to be like, oh, well, everyone can do this, so like it's not worth celebrating or it's not special enough to celebrate. But in 2025, I am gonna celebrate the small things and be like, actually, not everyone can do that. And even if they can, not everyone does it. But you did this, so you deserve to be celebrated for doing this thing. So let's talk about my ear. In 2025, no more clicking in my ear, no more high pressure in my ear, no more discomfort in my ears. We get it fixed. And then the little house with the heart in it, because in 2025, I'm grateful for my family and enjoy spending time with them. And with any vision board comes the disclaimer that just because you put it on the board doesn't mean that it's magically gonna happen. And I think identifying actionable steps or setting up good guidelines and support systems is a really great way to help you achieve the goals on your board. So let me share with you my actionable steps and support systems. First actionable step is rejection therapy. Even if we think it's gonna be a no, we're still gonna ask, because if you don't ask, you don't get. As someone who's socially anxious and very nervous about communicating with strangers, I feel like this is going to be a really good exercise or thing to push myself to do. And then I feel like also gentle parenting myself. Gentle parent myself and not be too harsh on myself and kind of come up with alternatives or figure out what we can do instead, or like validating my own feelings and not being too harsh on myself. Then also I'm going to gamify my goals. I'm going to try to make it a game. In terms of support systems, we're gonna underline here, great organization. I recently started using Notion and I've got this thing set up so nicely and it's so efficient now, and I feel like it's really gonna help me this year. So creating systems of organization that works for you is just so important for me, I think. Motivation-wise, I am a big fan of affirmations. I have this app called I Am on my phone that gives me daily affirmations, and I feel like it's really good to do daily affirmations because I feel like often we can get so negative about ourselves. So I feel like these positive things, even if you're like, oh, I'll just read the sentence, I feel like subconsciously hearing these good things about yourself also helps your mental health in the long run. Then lastly, a flexible yet structured calendar. I love a calendar, but also, again, with the gentle parenting, some days you just don't feel like doing it. So I have developed a really nice way of being like, this is what I need to get done this week, but we can rearrange within the week, but this is what I need to get done. So I feel like that's a really good way to balance structure, but also flexibility and being considerate towards how I'm feeling or my mental health that day. Overall, I'm just really, really excited for 2025. The growth, like I can feel it in my bones and I'm so excited. I also really just want to say thank you to every single person who has supported me this year and how much it's changed my life and my confidence in myself and content creation. And if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And with that, have a nice day, have a nice week, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!